Hatches 84, open the door. Electric nights, we're begging for more. Hatches 84.
It had been bone dry for, I want to say, quite some time now. We've had next to no rain for a little more. Hold on. Sorry about that. We have literally had next to no rain for, according to the Weather Network, 6 weeks. So I looked back, I want to say a few weeks, and they were right. Actually, they were more than right. It has been weeks, if not almost a month and a half, since, I want to say, since we've even had just a little bit of rain. Hold on one second. But today's a relatively good day. I want to say last night we had some rain. It was pretty heavy, but wasn't really enough to get rid of the wildfires that we have here right now, especially the one up on the northeast. That fire's been out of control for a while now, and you can take a look at the ground. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Dried leaves, and in fact there are some leaves on some trees here that have changed color. The grass is almost completely brown. And here I am out in the trail. I don't know if I'm supposed to be out here. I did see a few people ride their bikes and walk and jog here, so I thought, well, wouldn't be a bad idea for me to come out and come on the trail in the afternoon of all the days. But today's actually not supposed to be a bad day for a walk. The temperature as of right now is between 19 and 21 degrees. Hardly any, if any, humidex at all. And yeah, perfect day to go for a walk. It's not quite as cool as I'd like it to be, but at least it's not 40 degrees or whatnot, if you know what I mean. A couple people on the bicycles. So yeah, we were told, I want to say, that we needed to stay out of the woods, especially Crown Land and whatnot, due to such heavy, dry conditions. And that advisory is still in effect, which bites, but at the same time, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep people safe and out of firefighters' way so that they can do their jobs. So I understand where the Premier is coming from in this regard. And the entire time I've been on this trail today, I've been looking at the river, and I've noticed that the river is a lot shallower than it was, I want to say, a little more than a month ago. Not even, I would say about 3 weeks ago. And I did mention in previous videos that I have to be very careful where I go now, and that was part of the reason why I was out on this one trail in an open field, because I kind of felt like that was the safer place to go for a walk, considering the temperatures even now have been above normal for this time of year. There's another weird sound. But I'll end this part of the video and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about so that you guys get an idea, because it is absolutely insane that the river is so shallow. So I'll end this portion of the video right here, and hopefully I'll pick it back up when I get home. If not, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And wherever you are, be safe. I know a lot of There's a lot of wildfires going on in certain places. Most of them in areas where it's very dry. Hopefully we'll get more rain as this week progresses. But anyway, enough talking, time to show. Peace. Crab apples growing on a tree. I don't know if this camera is doing any justice, but those rocks right there, they would usually be underwater. Now they're over water. That's how crazy the weather's been lately. I don't... Climate change for you. Now again, because there are trees in the foreground that are obscuring the view, I don't think that this is going to do any bit of justice, but this is the most I've seen of rocks in the middle of the river that I've ever seen. And that just comes to show how dire our situation is. There is more to show, so this won't be the last clip. It's that lonely gray dark rock. Just got some stuff together for camping today. Well, I won't be going camping today, but this is just so that I'm a little bit prepared. This bag right here that my foot is touching actually contains my blanket, camping mat, and I also have a sleeping bag in there. This purple bag is going to contain clothes and other forms of laundry. And right behind there is my tent. Hey there guys. Today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. Currently out on the trail. A big open trail. You can see a couple of little trails here. I think there's one down there that I don't think I should go on to because of the whole burn ban and restrictions. But I have to follow the rules. The last thing I want is for me to be risking my own life and the life of others, because it is still pretty dry. Yeah, we've had a couple bouts of rain, but that's basically the extent of it. That's all we have. Currently using my GoPro once again. Right now, I'm not using my phone like I did in a previous vlog that I haven't uploaded yet. With regard to one of my earlier vlogs dating back a couple Saturdays ago, if it hasn't happened already, I will be deleting the video. And out of breath. That video will get deleted as soon as I get home and as soon as this video gets uploaded. There's very good reason why. The thing is that I don't want to put videos that are glitched out on my channel. It's not the first time anything like that has happened. It's happened a couple times before. And while I'm not even going to get into it, it might be because I get a little impatient when it comes to uploading content. As for what I plan to do within the next couple of weeks, maybe even within the next few days, interesting. As for what I plan on doing within the next few days, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I haven't really figured out what type of content I'm going to put up now that the temperature as of right now, is relatively decent. Still a little bit warm right now, but it is still summer. It's still August, so of course it's going to be warm. I know our mornings are much cooler now. I know there had been some days in the early morning hours right through till 10 a.m. where it's like single-digit temperatures. And normally I'd be out in the morning today. I had originally planned on coming out in the morning, but I ultimately decided that I'm not going to do that today. And here I am outside in the early afternoon. It already feels like it's getting warm out already. I know the temperature today is supposed to hit 22 degrees. And there might actually be a humidex of 23, which, yeah, it's to be expected. It is summer after all. It's not going to be fall yet for the next few weeks. But muscling through this week. I have plans actually tomorrow to actually get out of the area, head downtown. I have some things that I needed picked up, and I may decide at some point that maybe I'll do another unboxing video at some point this week, if possible. And I might actually be going camping next week, which obviously is not set in stone. But if it is set in stone, I may do some videos while I'm there as well. I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing Misty. I know it's been a while since I've seen her. I want to say a couple of weeks. My parents were here earlier today. They ended up leaving as soon as their appointment was over. I didn't get a chance to see them today, but I said to my mother earlier today, I said, you know, you don't have to come and see me or my brother every single time you're here. Just like I don't have to see you guys every single time you guys come by. You know, I mean, they got their own thing going on. Got a new house that they're going to build very soon. The foundation was already put in. And hopefully very soon I'll be able to go and see for myself. Maybe when the weather's a little cooler than it is now. I've never been a huge fan of summer weather. I never was growing up. I know back in the 90s, our summer weather back then was nowhere near as bad though. If anything, the humidex would usually only rise up to 30 degrees, sometimes 31, and that's about as high as it's going to go. And then once summer was over, once the month of September rolls in, halfway through it usually drops down to like, I want to say 15 degrees max in early September. It's not like that anymore, which just comes to show a huge difference our climate has been over the years. Hence, that's why I don't really go out as much, even this late in the month of August anymore. I'll come out and walk around throughout the summer months when I can. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of the heat, which means it's going to be very difficult. But if I were to go camping with my parents in a week or two, I'm going to have to suck it up and deal with it the best way I can. The only good thing, in my honest opinion, however, is we are nearing the end of the summer months and the temperatures are not going to be as bad as they were, I want to say, last week. Maybe even the week before. But yeah, a lot of things happening this summer. A lot of things that are about to happen in the fall. I think I'm going to turn around and walk back. Oh, I'm seeing a bunch of wasps. I better get the hell out of here. If you guys are wondering, why haven't I uploaded much in the way of music content on my channel yet? Well, I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, since my music content is technically not commercially licensed, if I were to upload any of those songs that I generate through Suno AI going forward, if my content were to be monetized going forward, I may have to get a pro plan to create music that way and put it up. The other option would be to make sure that the videos with that said music that I've already put up are not monetized going forward, and which is easier said than done, because if I was to put out hundreds of those types of songs right now, it's going to be difficult for a little while. Do I plan on getting a pro version of Suno AI account? Well, the short version is I don't know if it's going to happen or not. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I have to watch what I spend right now. I mean, worst case scenario, if I do need to use the free version to create background music or even music in general for my content, I will if I have to. If I don't need to, there's no point, but there's no point in me not having any kind of music on my video, so I may have to make do with what I have. But as for putting out music content on my videos, it may still happen. It may not happen right away, because I'm trying to come up with a song that I absolutely love and then put her out. That's gonna take a bit of time, much like these vlogs. So don't expect to see them too much right now, at least until I find something that I actually really like. And that's basically it. And got a lot going on this week. I actually plan on getting all my camping gear together this week. Macaroni. The evils of summer. But anyway, got my camping gear in order this week. I wanted to get started on that right now, so that if for whatever reason I decide to go camping, which won't be for at least a week. Oh, there's another one. I'm terrified of those things. If for whatever reason I decide to go camping on a certain day of a certain week, it won't be this week though, but if I were to go next week, I would already have all my camping equipment and gear already ready to go. The only thing that I would have left to do is to pack up my garments, and then I'm ready to roll, which obviously is going to be very helpful, because when it comes to camping and stuff, you do want to think ahead or plan ahead. Oh, and before I end the video officially, just a little update for you guys. As far as the situation goes with the LCU, I don't want anything to do with the LCU after today, and after I want to see the last few days. A lot of bullshit's been going on there. Too much drama, too much chaos. And I don't want anything to do with it. All these people do is talk shit every single day, and that's basically it. I want to move on from that situation. I know what's going on. I know I've been the target recently over the last few days, And that's all I'm going to say about that. There's really not much to talk about in that regard. So I want nothing to do with the LCU after today. I plan on moving on with my life and focusing on my own content and doing my own thing. Absolutely disgusting what's been going on there, and I've had enough. I really do. But anyway, that's the only update. The only other update that I got for you guys right now. Like I said, I'm going to finish my walk, go home, maybe get something to drink, because it is starting to heat up a little bit more now. And I will check back with you guys in the next video. And guys, don't do what I'm doing, because I didn't think to wear sunscreen, and I should have, but I didn't. So please, if you're out like me, please wear sunscreen. Please. Peace. So that you are ready to roll and you don't have much to do. So that's basically what I got going right now. Hopefully I'll come back out here again, but this time in the morning. I find the afternoons, at least in my opinion, to be one of the worst days for me to be out here, because there are a lot of bugs, a lot of wasps and stuff like that floating around. There's going to be a lot of that. They're going to be more aggressive as this month flies on. It's going to be hell on earth, to say the least. But while I'm up here, and I have to be extra careful, I have to be very careful because this particular area is riddled with bugs. But right here, this is what I've showed you guys on camera, I want to say, and there's a wasp. I need to avoid that. There's a stone right here. I'm not sure if they're going to put a plaque there. If they do, then I'd like to come by here again at some point in the near future to see if I can get a closer look. Maybe read what it says. Not certain yet if I'm going to film it or not, but if I do, look out for that. But I'm going to end the video here, finish up my walk. Not certain or not sure yet when this video is going to come out. It will be soon, though. I just need to finish my walk, get some kind of an exercise. If I decide to put up another video after this, I will do that and let you guys know what other things I may have seen that I didn't film, and that's about it. So I'll end the video showing you guys this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scene. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I'll see you guys next time. Hey there guys, back home. Just thought I'd do a quick video while I'm here at home, while I have a chance. Just came home a few moments ago. It's actually much cooler in here than it is out there, and that's quite surprising considering that it's supposed to be very warm in here too, but lucky for me that isn't the case. But I'm gonna hopefully get these videos out as soon as I can. I cannot promise when they'll be out, but they'll be out soon. But I just thought I'd pop on here and let you guys know. Made it home in one piece, and now I'm ready to cap off the day. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.